Hello, my amazing Librans. Welcome into a general weekly reading for you. I hope all is well in your world. Before we jump into the cards and see what the week has in store for us, I do want to apologize in advance for any background noise. I unfortunately can't silence the noise factors of this beautiful outdoor setting, but as well, do remember to book a personal reading with myself. Everything you need will lie down below in the description box. The options, pricing, and of course my email, which you will utilize to get the process started. I feel like for the most part, Libra, throughout the week, you're in good spirits. You're doing what you have to do, plus some at times. And it feels like there's a vibrancy about you, especially when you're on the move and feeling busy. But I feel like you're needing to remember when you need to rest, replenish, and honor your needs in that sense as well. But it feels like the work you're producing, what you're accomplishing, even if it's not work related, it feels quite on point. And special is the word I'm getting. I feel like this week reminds you of how special you truly are. Maybe informs you of a new way or two in regards to that. But it feels like you are embracing at times the imperfections, the struggles, the little stumbles along the way. And I'm hearing, I'm a Libra, my path isn't perfect. I am. But there's going to be a moment or two, or maybe several for some, where you want to skedaddle is the wording I'm getting. You want to up and run away from a situation, even though I feel like you're not planning on leaving it at least anytime soon. Very much giving me work vibes, okay, a job. But it may be where you're living, maybe where you're shopping or out and about otherwise. Okay, a friend's house is what I'm hearing for somebody. But I do feel as if whether you're being one with this or not, it's like Spirit's highlighting where you're feeling incomplete if we look at this half moon kind of circle created here. But now I'm getting sort of a protective vibe about that being the Spirit's kind of protecting you, you protecting your own energy and other aspects of your life. And I feel like whether you realize it or not, and you might forget this, there are people, even if it's just a person or two in your life, that want to protect you. But I feel like you again are going to find a focus on the the imperfections, which you will embrace. But what I was going to say was the lack of fulfillment, and I feel like you are going to recognize that there's a hell of a lot more fulfillment ahead and a lot more vibrancy and color and success for you on the horizon. It feels like you're being reminded throughout the week, Libra, that you have made the right choices, even though at times it feels like, the world is coming at you. Things aren't panning out exactly as you expected or in general. Whether it was, certain endings, maybe disasters, tower moments, if you will, from the past, that left you feeling like you made the wrong choice or two, or in general. But Spirit's saying even tower moments have their purpose, right? And so I feel like it's a week where you're being reminded as, again, your path and you as a soul, imperfect in such beautiful ways. There's purpose in everything, okay? There's purpose in every step along the way, every holding back and stumble, if you will. What else do we have? I'm hearing there's a candle lit for you. There's a candle lit for you. It's as if Spirit is very much pushing you to be one with the fact that even when you don't see the way clearly, or you see it partially but not fully, even when you're maybe afraid or worried or a little bit nervous to take that step forward or certain steps forward, even if it feels like you're crawling, it's like Spirit saying, I'll light a candle for you, okay? It feels like one of your guides, if not several, will each light a candle for you if need be, right? You need to keep it moving forward and not hold yourself back due to whatever it ends up being, right? Definitely what we were just speaking upon. And I feel like this week as well reminds you, as a Libra, you're definitely not a soul to allow people, places, situations to hold you back, even if you once did, even if you feel like you have been recently. It's a time for you to recognize that things are meant to be more fluid in your life, changing, developing, and you're meant to feel freedom in certain ways that you haven't felt maybe in a long time or in general. But look at this beautiful energy, the Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. You might find, for some drawn to the reading, the Seven of Pentacles coming through is a waiting period, and Spirit's saying it's just about, if not over, throughout the week, and you're gaining a wish fulfillment. And this wish fulfillment could be a numerous amount of things, right? It could be that new place to live. It could be that new connection or that commitment within a connection existing. It could be a new job or a new business or an expansion for one. It could be new money, right? And if that's the case, it feels like a lump sum, a significant amount for you to shift forward with. But I really feel like regardless of what you are, how you're viewing your finances, what's coming in, what's going out at this time, you might be pushed to recognize you could do a bit better managing it, right? Don't overspend, don't overdo it, be strategic. But I do sense a lot of financial success and stability ahead for you being drawn to this reading. And I'm not just saying that, it's coming through, again, for a reason. Keywording, what's coming throughout the week spiritually and otherwise intuitively, it's for a reason, okay? So trust it, especially when it comes to your intuition, and utilize that strong intuition that you've gained and tweaked, even if you don't realize you have up until this point, to pick and choose when it comes to spiritual messages, downloads, guidance, okay? But you are very, very protected. And there's again, if you look at these two images, remember we were saying the vibrancy, the electrifying sort of vibe about you at certain points or in general, and then we have the glowing golden vibe here. That's you, all right? And when you're embodying the combination of those two energies in the way we described it, you can do no wrong. Wow, that's a beautiful bird. There's small moments of admiration when it comes to nature, animals, other random occurrences, again, imperfections, but it feels like there are certain moments where you're meant to stop and smell the roses, and it's very much spiritually connected and guided. But you're going to feel in awe at certain points. I want to say even when you're looking in the mirror, admiring yourself, and maybe then as well thinking, I can improve this, I can improve that. They're saying as well, everything improves and changes and is cleaned up in divine timing, right? Doesn't mean you don't start putting in the effort now or continue to do so. But divine timing is definitely part of your Libran path. Now there might be a focus as well on a new vehicle. It doesn't have to be a motorcycle, as you can see, but a new car or mode of transportation of some sort, and how that's going to be another wish fulfillment for you. I mean, that might be one, what this Nine of Cups was talking about for a lot of which, or some of which, but it feels like for somebody, if not several Librans drawn to the reading, it's a bit further out. You maybe need to save more money, have the means to, invest in it, and recognize that that's going to easily coincide and intertwine with the right timing. The High Priestess, because it feels like you are having a very spiritually connected, very intuitive week for you, where again, I wouldn't be surprised if you're experiencing a lot of downloads, but there's a focus on you through your emotions, your feelings, your thoughts even, right? Your actions and holding back as well, on how that's communicating in the other direction to the universe, to spirit, not just your guides, but other spirits as well. But it does feel like a week where you're going to be pushed to close your eyes at certain points, whether it's you need to daydream, you need to gain an image, if you're that kind of skilled soul like myself, from spirit. I mean, it may be more you need to just go to sleep, right? There might be certain times throughout the week, whether it's at night or not, where you just want to keep going, right? You even if it's in a small, simplistic sitting or laying down kind of sense, right? I'm getting somebody on their phone or computer just not wanting to kind of shut it off or lock it up and go to bed, and spirit saying, well, we may assist with that, okay? Because you need to be on a better sleep schedule or maintain that sleep schedule. And you might find, like Taurus, there's a focus on you getting better quality sleep moving forward, or at least stepping towards that, okay? But the Five of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the Three of Wands, in the midst of certain levels of confrontation, maybe more so this Five of Wands is talking about you feeling a bit burnt out because of reaching for more, reaching for that passion, wanting to keep going at times when you know you shouldn't, but just want to. It feels like you're very much looking towards the future in that sense. It's like you want to see more come to be than you once had. You don't want to let the ball drop. You want to keep it rolling, right? Or start it in that sense, as they're showing somebody starting to roll like a not a volleyball, but a kickball. Anyways, but I feel like you are very future oriented at this time, at least at certain points throughout the week. And this is a good thing, but don't forget about the present moment. Don't forget about the balance in it all. And don't forget to be realistic and trust your intuition through it all, okay? It's a week, Libra, where things are working out in your favor. And again, I really want to wrap up this reading by highlighting the fact that it's not only a very spiritual and intuitive week for you, once again, where things are feeling very connected, even more than just what we were just speaking upon, but you have this beautiful golden, electrifying and glowing energy about you, and way about doing what you do plus some. So find the balance once again, and know that things are going to work out for you so much better than you can even realize throughout this week, okay? So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light, Libra. Go enjoy your week, and we'll talk again soon.